can get with this, cause this is where it's at. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Hollywood DA here with another recap of Snowfall. We're on Snowfall Season 5, Episode 7. It's called Lying in a Hammock. So we're going to jump right into it. I got my boy Corey Roy _ What's good with you, baby?
Man, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I'm here, yo. I'm ready. We're going to recap this episode, see what Franklin getting into or what he's not getting into.
Exactly.
Yeah, let's do it, man.
Yeah, what he's not getting into. What he is not getting into, at least in his head, is a war with Kane. So Kane is back out of prison. You know what I'm saying? Tried to avenge his brother. Came out blazing. That was the big reveal last episode. Yeah. So now they're trying to figure out what to do. We got Aunt Louie and Jerome like, yo, what the fuck, yo? This motherfucker took shots at us. Took a shot at your mama, nigga. Your unborn child. And you just
That's what Jerome like.
Oh, yeah. So,
yo, what you gonna do, man? You know, we took shots at us. Just want to sit here and do nothing.
Exactly. And Leon, I guess, you know, he on his pro-black stuff right now.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to say stuff, but you know what I'm saying? He's into the community and what have you. That is flooding with drugs, but that's neither here nor there. He's still trying to help his community. He's like, he don't want a war, which I understand too. And Kane basically raised these cats, you know what I'm saying? So Leon's like, yo, I'll work it out. So we kind of just hop around. It may not be the exact order of the show, but basically Leon meets up with Kane. They have a talk. He's like, yo, I know what you did was for your family. We can help your family. We drop you off these 10 keys a week, my brother. What's good?
Yeah.
So what you think about this decision with Franklin not coming at it hard, trying to broker peace, basically going into business with the dude that just tried to kill you?
I know. You know, it's yo, honestly, I didn't understand the decision. I'm with Jerome and God, I can't remember shorty girl name, but I'm with them.
Aunt
like
Louie, brother.
Yeah, Aunt Louie. God,
Louie,
I can never remember her name. I'm with
Jerome
Jerome and Aunt Louie because honestly, I don't care. Like this guy might have had this guy raise you or whatever, or you grew up with him or admired him when you was growing up. But it's a whole different ball game now, yo. You Nino Brown, you the man, you Franklin. You're not supposed to be going in some peace meeting with this dude that literally just tried to kill you and your family. So I didn't get that. And I don't understand what Leon's thing is. Like, he done had this come to Jesus moment. Yeah. Where all of a sudden he don't want to shoot people with guns, but he's okay with them shooting up with dope. Yeah. I don't know.
I know.
But I didn't understand that either. What about you?
He ain't hit them with bullets, yo. He's gonna hit them with information. Hit him with a book.
Yeah. No. You see, you dropped this knowledge, my brother.
I know. No, I'm with you, man. I really don't understand it. I really don't understand this whole plot line. Like, I understand it from the point that Kane wanted revenge. I just don't understand it from the point like they acting like Kane is some big formidable foe.
Yeah.
It's like, well,
he's not.
If we do this, like, it's gonna start a whole world war, whatever. I'm like, yo, y'all making millions of dollars a week.
I know.
Like, you can hire you hiring motherfucker Iranian bodyguards or whoever the heck. Like,
yes,
yo, y'all could knock this fool off in a second.
That's what I was saying. Like, why are they afraid to go to war with this guy? He is nobody. He just got out of jail. Come on now.
And even if he got ties to the street, guess what? The street's like money. So even if you knock him off, only thing I do it's just like when your boys tried to get Scully out the way. There's so many people underneath them would take a deal so quick.
Take the deal.
They'd be like, oh, word, he don't. Like, I can be the man. Like, I can make this money. Like, you know what I mean? So this whole storyline to me is just like
it's like they're scared of him for some reason. I don't get it because this is Franklin Saint. It's come on now. He got the Mexicans working for him. Like you said, he got some Armenian bodyguard that he didn't just hired. Come on now. And you mean to tell me you don't have an army of people that could stop this guy if you needed it to? I didn't understand that either, man. And it's the story is taking a left, which is kind of disappointing because it started off so good, but episode 3 where it ended, I think that's episode 3 with the tiger. That's I don't know.
It jumped the shark moment.
Yeah, they jumped it. Yeah.
So during that meeting as well, when they were talking about go to war, not to war. Franklin's like, yo, we don't let Leon handle it. You know, however the fuck he talk. You know what I'm saying? So he said he didn't think Peaches had anything to do with the hits. He was like, yo, Peaches may just wanted the money or whatever. He ain't had nothing to do with the hits. He was like, we on it. I got some people trying to find them. Leon, Uncle Jam and Jerome said, fuck that shit. I'm gonna find him myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he go out on a hunt. He on
a hunt for real.
So he ends up going to the VA. He knows that Peaches got to run down to the VA hospital. You know what I'm saying? Veteran Administration. For those who don't know, I believe that's what it is.
Yeah,
I know it's veteran something. I believe.
I thought it was Veteran Affairs. You telling me something?
Oh my God! No, you're right.
I don't know.
That's why you here. You the smart one. I'm a smooth brain. So
look,
he like,
I don't even know if that's right.
Yeah, we're rolling with it. It sounds better than the administration. I'm like, what the fuck? The administration got to do the hospital. But here at the the VA hospital. You know what I'm saying?
The VA.
The VA. That's how everybody calls it, the VA.
That's how I know. Yeah.
Slide to Shorty a little bit of cash. She was like, I can't get them records. He was like, I can't do it. He was like, here, baby.
He pulled out them real thick 2, 3, 4, 500s.
I know, for real. He in there like a Versace shirt on or whatever.
Jerry curl,
curls,
come on
chains,
now.
Everything. Like he don't even fit in that spot.
He don't fit in. She could easily look at him and know he's selling.
Yeah.
Know he's selling.
So
she's like, I can't do that.
So she gives him the information for Peach's doctor. So he goes in there, talks to the doctor. The doctor actually was a solid brother. He was like, yo, come on. He saw his hand was messed up. He was like, let me take it. He done broke his hand, punched my boy's skull in last week.
He did that.
He was like, I can't do shit for you, but split it up. But you know what I'm saying? So he walking around, you know how they had the old shit, the old school split on with the fingers out. Yeah, he had the old. Yeah. But while he was
funny.
Yeah, I know. He just found giving them the sign. He throwing gang signs and realize he can't even help it. He's like, yo, man, I ain't in no gang, man. They be like, just waving around. They be like, yo, what you claiming? I don't know, man. I ain't in no game. Like,
that's true.
A bullet. But so while he was in there, he meets up with the white dude. Also, the doctor was like, yo, I can tell you've been through something. I guess it was, because this was a time where a lot of veterans
he probably been in the streets a long time ago, too.
Yeah, I got a feeling he, you know what I'm saying, he knows what's up.
Yeah.
But then, he was like, the VA, the veterans, all them cats went through Nam. Yeah, I can even imagine Nam. Yeah. Like, nowadays, people like coming back from war, and not saying they don't see crazy stuff. I mean, some of them do see crazy shit, but most people, I know people that's been in the army and whatever, they don't be seeing shit, yo. They were like, yo, we was riding through, like, every now and then, like, the people that been in Iraq. And again, fuck it.
We're not saying anything about those that serve tours.
Yeah. If you really was in some shit, but a lot of them dudes won't. I know people that was just like, yo, we just stayed on the base. It was like a fucked up summer camp because, they out there in the desert or whatever, they doing this and that. But when you went to Nam, like, they had a joint. Like, you go to Nam, like, cats is dying on a weekly basis. Like, you went to Nam, it was a good chance. You weren't gonna make it. You ain't gonna make it. Like, nowadays,
cats was dying. Like, in the first 2 weeks, they showed up.
Yeah, for real. I mean, that's what it was. Nowadays, we had a whole invasion. We lose like 1,000 people tops.
Yeah.
Back then, there was 1,000 people a week. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
that's true.
He was like, I know you seen some shit. And then Jerome meets up with the white dude that knew Peaches. Yeah. The white dude ended up going to a meeting, you know what I'm saying? Some therapy. Jerome was up in there. Thought Jerome was about to drop a tear.
Yo, it looked like it told that he looking at the fishes.
Yeah, and, I know. Yeah, later on he was looking like Jerome.
He's staring up in the sky, looking at the sun. All of a sudden, he come with the serene moment, about to drop a tear.
Yeah,
I'm like, what is going on? Everybody's coming to this come to Jesus moment or something.
Well, at least I get to. Jerome. Yeah, he ain't never really wanted to be in the game like that.
He never really wanted to be it. He wanted a record shop.
Yep. And we'll get to that a little bit later, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fuck it, we can skip to it now. We're just jumping all around. Y'all seen the episode. Yeah. We just recapped it. So, like you said, Jerome, later on, farther down the episode, he's talking to Louie. He's like, yo, he's like, really, I just wanted to help out the cats in the hood. I remember he was throwing cookouts and whatever.
He was throwing, yeah.
He just had his Jam and Jerome shot. I just wanted to put a couple of people to work, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Be good.
Yeah.
He don't really never about all this big money, like cocaine life and this and that. And it's crazy though. Like one of the last scenes, he pulled up to his old spot. He pulled back up to the you know what I'm saying? Him and
right
Louie's
back
crib.
up to it.
Cats still out front lifting them weights.
Lifting the weights up.
You're in the hood when there's a bench set in the front yard. I'm just gonna tell you, you ever ride around, you see some cats lifting weights, it's in the front yard, you be like, yeah, we in the hood.
Yeah, you know they served time and did something. Yeah, yeah, but it was. I mean, this is for real. Like, he really didn't want to do it, because even when Franklin brought that to him way back when, he was easily trying to talk him out of it. Like, yo, this is a whole nother level. He said, look, I just sell weed. Yeah, this is a whole nother level. You know, and he tried to talk him out of it, but he's stuck in it because his boy Franklin got in it, and he was family. It was all about family.
Almost all of this is all about family. From
all about family. You sound like Vin Diesel right now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
It's all about family.
It's all about family. Hold this Heineken with like a pinky up. I don't know. You see how he hold his beers? I'm like, don't nobody hold a beer like he like it's all about family. I'll fuck that up, but you know.
I know you.
But if you get a chance, go look how Vin Diesel holds a beer bottle. He be like, yo, this dude ain't never drunk a beer in his life. But yeah, it's all about from Franklin to even with like Louie, like all the stuff Louie does, yo, he don't really be wanting to do all it. Like he ain't want to. Yeah, get the
Louie's a lot more into it than he is, but he's there for Louie because that's who we love. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Shout out to them. He finally go ahead and put a ring on it.
Put a ring on it,
fuck it all this time, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He put a ring on it, man. You know, I thought it was going to happen earlier though, but he finally put that ring on, man. And you know, that was a good acting scene for me because you know, you can see the tears welling up in her eyes and everything, and I'm like, oh shit, this is about to be legit, you know. And this is good stuff, you know. I mean, it's about time.
Yeah, and I ain't to lie, I'm like Officer Buckley. I was like, yo, they weren't married already. I was like.
Dude, I thought the same thing, yo. I thought they was already together. It was one of them hood marriages where they just don't wear the ring because they can't, you know, just get around to it.
Yeah, he got a big ass ring too. That shit was like, I can't even
that shit like he had a can on the top of her finger or something.
Your boy's like, I see you got on your finger. Like, I think everybody in the world see that big ass.
Yeah, no. Look like she got a traffic light on her hand. Yo, that don't blinking. Yo, I'm like, golly. That joint is huge. She tried to play it off like what? She knew she knew what he was talking about. She's like, what?
I know. Yeah, for real. Like, I don't know
what you're talking about. She got the finger right in his eye, sipping a drink. I don't know what you're talking about.
I know.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, you ain't kidding. That's how the ladies be.
That's
for
how
real.
they do.
Like, once they get that ring, when they first get it, they'll be like,
you got to give it up for dude, yo. He always trying to shoot his shot. He don't care what situation he in, yo.
Oh yeah, he definitely will keep shooting. He was like, yo, I like him better married. And going to the cop. Matter of fact, let's jump into that with Aunt Louie.
Yeah, let's jump into that.
Franklin and Leon said, yo, let's keep it peace. I mean, we'll set this up. We don't do business and this and that.
Right.
Louie's like, nah, fuck all that. No. Nope. So she's throwing her plan in motion with the cop. Let's go ahead and take care of this dude. So
yeah,
I'm sure somehow it's gonna bite in the ass.
I think so too, man.
So I mean, what you think? Yeah, you think it's smart for her to do it, or there you go.
You know, it's a risk. You know, and I think she's trying to do it. You know, Louie is really good at calculated risk. So I know she's already thinking maybe 2 or 3 steps ahead, but this is really risky because he's a cop. He's a cop, you know, and he's always about his own best interest. Same way with Teddy, you can't trust him, yo. And I'm just worried that whatever calculated risk he's really thinking she's taking, that's going to backfire, man. I just really think it's going to backfire in the long run. My personal opinion. Yeah.
No, I feel I could see him like getting himself shot or killed or some shit.
Yeah.
While it's going down, just because, especially with this show, you already know it's gonna be something crazy.
Something's gonna happen.
Yeah, it would just be he end up killing them. You know what I mean?
Nah, it's not gonna be that easy.
Yeah, it can't be that.
I mean, we already know what they do in this show. They bringing us tigers and lions and every. Come on, I mean, so this ain't gonna go down as easy.
So I did find a little negotiation funny. You know what I'm saying? She was like, "Yo, like." She's like 50 now, 50 later, something. He's like, whatever. She was like 75.
Oh yeah. That the negotiation was funny. You know, it's just a risky situation. I mean, we'll see what happens, but it's one of those shows that I don't even know if they're even going to, because there's so many things that they brought up in this show that they don't close the loop on. So hopefully they'll close the loop on this. You know, I don't know.
But no, I think they will on this just because he gave her that little speech at the end. Because you know it was the once you started, you know.
Once you start,
can't stop.
That's true.
And you know they did
so
the
yeah,
little
I forgot about
pause.
that.
She was like,
"Yeah,
do it." Like you know she did the little
yeah.
She was going for her Emmy right there. I was like, go ahead,
do it.
Yeah. So.
For all my Star Wars fans out there, it sounds like Emperor Palpatine. So I just had to throw that in there. Like, do it. That's all. Nobody's going to know that. But if somebody's watching this and they're a Star Wars fan, you know exactly what I'm talking about. All right, I digress.
I'm with you, y'all.
But
I know
that. You know, Order 66, or I think that's what it was.
Yeah, Order 66 player.
Yeah.
So
then, go ahead. Go ahead. I think you're about to hit the same thing I was about to talk about.
What's that? Well, go ahead.
Leon.
Yeah.
Leon, when he was talking to Kane and had that whole negotiation thing, or you talking about?
Well, I was gonna go to as far as Jam and Jerome search for things.
Oh,
because your boy
perfect. Let's do that. Yes.
So he met up with the white dude at the VA hospital at the VA. Mm. He was like, "Yo, let me do this meeting, and I send you be on our way." So he's like, "Yo, he be at boy Curtis' house. He always be at Curtis' house. Like he always. So first they go somewhere. He was like, "Yo, why can't go there empty-handed?" He was like, "Can I get $100? I gotta get this bag." And I was like, "Yo, are they like a Buddhist monk?" It was like a Buddhist monk or some shit. Like the monks are selling heroin. Like,
dude,
I was completely confused, man. I ain't gonna lie.
This was confusing. I had no idea where they were because it didn't look like they traveled very far.
No.
So I was like,
LA somewhere. Or
that's what I was saying.
Surrounding counties.
So I was like, where did they go? Where all of a sudden they look like they in a Buddhist mosque somewhere. Yeah. I didn't understand that, yo. But either way, he needed $100.
Yeah, and the mosque is selling that shit. No, that's why he went there. He went there to go get it.
He went there to get a hit.
So he's like, yo, all right, we got this. I take you where it's at. Motherfucker took to the trap house. I didn't even call that a trap house because we ain't nobody trapping out there. That's just the motherfucking the drug house, the fiends. Man,
for real.
They opened it up. Fiends.
They was laid out.
Yeah, everybody just hide up. Like, and you know that heroin, how your ass like. For real, that's the motherfuckers go into zombie mode. For real, like you ever see the motherfuckers be on the street? They be like, but they don't fall
like
over. They be leaning hard. They won't fall over. Yeah, I'm like, yo, you got some good balance, brother.
They're the Walking Dead, yo.
Yo, for real. So at that point, Jerome's like, yo, you take me for a ride. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He broke out the blick. He was like, yo, bro. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck? And,
he said, you running game on me, nigga?
Yeah,
I am the game.
Yes.
Yeah. That's the thing we said. You running game on me, nigga? I am the game. Man, that shit was funny as hell. I was like, oh, shit, Jerome.
There you go, Jerome. So... That's when they was like, yo, Peaches basically ran off. They like, yo, he went to Burma or whatever the fuck. I don't even know. Was it Burma?
I don't even know where that is.
Yeah, I don't know
look it up. I don't know where it is.
So,
man, it could at least say San Francisco.
Yeah.
They named it someplace nobody knows.
Thailand. It was like, yo, he took it to Thailand. And the dude was like, Burma.
Yeah.
Like, he just woke up too. He just jumped up. It was like, he saw the gun. He was like, busting high? Burma. Like, you know. Yeah. So
but go ahead, I cut you off on the Jerome joint. Yeah.
No,
so then Jerome get another come to Jesus moment, start looking around the place. Have he got a gun on everybody? And all of a sudden he sheds the tear.
Yeah. No,
he sheds the tear.
And he said, what a waste of life.
What a waste of life. Now the question is Peaches really a junkie?
I still don't. Peaches ain't
don't seem like a junkie.
And the junkie working in that game, I don't think.
I don't see it.
He wouldn't have been able to be riding around with Franklin every day, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Going to spots,
I don't see it because they got that little itch or whatever. You know, they got the tick because they fiend for that. You know, he never. I don't think he's a junkie.
And just being around, even though like you could be like, yo, that's not crack ain't my thing. I'm a heroin dude. But guess what? When people start feeding for some heroin midday, they ain't got it. Yo, they will smoke it, but
they smoke that crack.
Yeah,
yes.
They'll get whatever's available. Like I still don't think Peaches is involved. I'm just call me naive. I'm like Franklin. Yo, I'm naive. I don't even know if he's involved with the money. Yo, I still think he laid up in the hospital somewhere dead or either dead.
Absolutely, I think so too. I think they are giving us a bait and switch on this. Peaches has been talked about so much on these past 3 episodes. I do not believe it's Peaches. Yeah. But I don't believe Peaches did the money. Nope. And I don't believe Peaches is a junkie. I think Peaches is, I like your theory. I think Peaches has the HIV. I think he's got HIV. And I think he was going there to, like the dude said it, he wanted to come here to get rid of the pain. That's the pain they talking about. Yeah. Not the pain from being in the streets and just life. I think it's the pain from being sick. He was going there to get hits.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. Yeah,
I don't think he had nothing to do with the money.
Yeah, I don't think he's a junkie either. Me personally. Yeah. So
yeah. But let us know in the comments if y'all think he a junkie or not. I don't know.
Peaches on that shit. Peaches.
Yeah, man.
Peaches, you on that sugar. So meanwhile, back with Franklin, we'll jump back to Franklin. We'll just keep it short. Him and Veronique,
his lady friend.
Lady friend. So now they still
a lady friend.
They're trying to get their shit together for this business deal. You know what I'm saying? They trying to get all the money since all the money got stolen.
Stolen out the house.
Out the house. They having to call in the backup funds offshore. So they're dealing with banks in the city trying to get extension on the loans.
Yeah, I'm glad you know because I couldn't figure out half the stuff she was talking about. I just know it was about the money.
Yeah. So basically, you know, I mean, really wasn't much there. They had a couple.
It wasn't much there.
I mean, basically, she just admitted that his mama said something like she was like, "I talked to your mom." You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's pretty much why she ran off on it, and they ran off on him because her mom was like, "Yo, you got a baby now. What you gonna do?" Yeah,
and then you know, of course, he felt some kind of way about it, and then the mama winds up showing up. He asked her mama, "Did you do it?" She admits it, yes, and he's like, "Stay out of my shit," you know, basically, you know. And I mean, what did you think about this whole? It wasn't a lot that went on in this episode, but what did you think about the whole thing with the girl finding out? I mean, it really wasn't a whole lot to do, but just the whole dynamic with her being scared and the mom sitting there telling him that he did it. I mean, it really wasn't a whole lot though. But what are your thoughts on it though?
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you know, I think it's messed up what the mom did going behind his back, but then I mean, I can't think like a woman, like a mother. So maybe, I mean, she thinking about her grandkids, probably. You know, it's her grandchild, I should say. Like, you know, so it's hard to tell. And
what about that situation? Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I mean, I was just gonna say, on top of that, I mean, that is his mama, yo. So like moms always gonna look at you different than anybody else. So,
so what about that situation where she was looking in the other room and it looked like she had a recording device?
My boy. I don't know his name is Pablo.
I don't know his name either.
Yeah,
we call him Poppy. I don't know.
No, I ain't calling no grown man Poppy.
I mean, I'm just trying to think of a name, man. We call him, we can't call him Oso, so we call him Loso.
Yeah. So he gave her the recording device before, so I think she was looking like maybe I should put it in there.
Maybe I should put, You think she's going to do it?
I don't know. And that's another thing with that. I really don't understand why she's doing all this on top of that. I mean,
I know.
So she can find out if Teddy did it or not, and then if you find out, then what?
Then what?
Like, I'd be like, all right, Teddy did it. So what you gonna do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then what? Like,
they haven't circled back enough on that to know what her whole objective is. I mean, we know that she's trying to figure out where her Alton is, but they ain't even said nothing about him since episode 2.
Yeah. So it's
really
all of it's just.
It's kind of. I mean, you hate to say it, this is one of them episodes where it wasn't a lot going on. It was a slow episode, and you were waiting for something to happen that nothing really happened. Really, this episode was the very beginning of the episode was just wrapping up that whole thing with Kane, and then we spent the majority of the episode with Jerome looking for Peaches. And we still didn't find Peaches.
We ain't found Peaches at all.
And we still didn't find Peaches. It ended up with Jerome just coming to another come to Jesus moment and proposing to the Aunt Louie. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't really that much of an episode. It wasn't a bad episode, but now it's like it's got to start speeding up.
Yeah, and I guess the last thing with this episode was. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of this whole storyline at all. It's Teddy and the chick.
Oh my God!
She's still talking all this, like this sexy talk.
Yes.
I don't know, man. Anybody that's like getting horny off of blood and people getting shot,
stay away.
Like, come on, man. I ain't with that, yo. I'm like, I just can't. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a terrible storyline.
And they'll get together. And, I mean, they
already did.
They already did. And so I guess they're so tired into this somehow, man. So I mean, I'll let you go at it, man. What you think about this Teddy?
I hate it. I'm gonna be real. It sucks. It sucks. It's a terrible storyline. The whole thing with her, she came out the blue out of nowhere. I bet you the average viewer like myself doesn't even remember half the stuff that they're talking about. Like he keeps saying, I remember you in so-and-so place and you were this and that. I ain't never seen this girl. Yeah. I ain't never seen her before. Yeah. Have you? This is my first time ever seeing her.
No, yeah, they're just doing like I guess to give a backstory how they know each other.
Terrible. It's terrible, yo. Oh. It's terrible. Honestly, I think they should kill her off. Honestly,
yeah. I mean,
kill her off, man.
Most of these girls die in season, so we'll see what happens with her.
We'll see what happens to her. She's gonna be dead by the end of the season. Yeah,
and I guess the only thing slightly interesting with Teddy is him and Oso. So Teddy had all the motherfucking spyware out, yo. He had the motherfucking.
Oh yes.
It was that '80s tech too, like all the recorders was about this big recorders.
Yeah, the analog recording.
They had all the big ass shit, yo.
Yeah.
Like, but he had all the devices that also was like, what we doing? We basically
what we doing?
We spying on Franklin. He was like, Franklin getting lazy, getting sloppy. You know what I'm saying? I gotta cover all my bases. Yeah, and you could tell Oso ain't like
feeling it.
Yeah, he wasn't feeling it at all. He was like, "Yo, this ain't the game. This ain't the game I'm in." Like,
yeah.
I know you were for the CIA, but we in the drug game on top. And then Franklin, and my bad. Teddy tried to clean up. He was like, "Yo," because he dipped out on Oso ass. What he got? He was like,
dipped out.
My bad for leaving. You know I was shot.
Yeah,
he just because as soon as he got shot, he was like, "Boom, I'm out."
Yep, he did.
Oso and Franklin was in the back of the They was all fucked up. Your boy Teddy was like,
Teddy's, I'm out, yo. Peace.
I'm gone. Like, zing, ping. Like, how fast was he? Ping. Like, that's it.
Yeah, man. He was Sonic, yo. Yeah. He was out.
So what you think about this drama with Oso and Teddy, yo? You think it's gonna build up, or
I think it's gonna build up. I think Oso clearly sides with Franklin. He has much more of a friendship with Franklin, if I can call it a friendship. But whatever they got, totally respect. More with Franklin. Yeah, respect. There you go. Because the moment things got heated, Franklin didn't dip. He stayed there with Oso through the whole thing. But yo, we know what Teddy did. Teddy dipped. And now he's trying to clean it up like, yo, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. You're my guy. All this bullshit. Yo, Oso wasn't hearing that, man. He wasn't hearing it at all. Because he didn't even say anything to him when he said he just got up, walked out. So
she was like,
he had nothing to say. But I think it's going to come to a head. Because Teddy's going to do something that's going to go against Franklin, and Oso's going to have to make a decision, and he's going to go with Franklin. Yeah. He's going to take. I don't think he's going to take Teddy out, but he's going to stop Teddy from doing what he wants to do. Hell yeah.
Yeah, because when it comes down to it, I mean, Oso, he's in the game or what have you, but also, I mean, the whole series, he's always had like some...
he's got a code.
A code, there you go. I mean, I know he's a drug dealer, criminal, whatever, but he's, I mean, for lack of a better word, I mean, he's been one of probably the most, what's the word I'm looking for?
Honorable,
I guess. There you go. Like, you know what I'm saying? As far as good or bad, I know they all like... Everything's gray in this show. You know what I'm saying? But as far as good or bad, even though he does bad things, he's been more on the good side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you said, he has a code. So I think Teddy. I mean, at this point, Teddy's out there. Teddy's
Oh, dog, he is done.
Yeah. So he's willing to cross any line, and it's gonna cross the line that Oso just ain't ready to go there yet. You're like, come on, man. Like, even if I ain't best friends with Franklin, we got to have some kind of honor, like some kind of understanding. You know what I mean?
We can't be planting bugs in his car and all that kind of stuff. I mean, come on. Yeah. So it's getting out of hand.
So I think it's gonna cross the line, like you said. Yeah. It's gonna come to a head where Oso's gonna have to pick a side. And I think he's gonna ride with Franklin if it comes down.
I think so. Oh yeah, absolutely. Which I hope so. Yeah. Because right now Franklin needs some protection. Yeah. And Oso the best he got, for real.
And also I think Oso, I mean, with him doing with Teddy doing this stuff to Franklin, I mean, basically, Oso's like, yo, he'd do this to me, type of like,
do it to me,
because he spied on him. He didn't tell him he was spying on him. Franklin was like, yo, he spied on us at the drop. And Oso ain't know. He was like, oh, so basically, like it would have been one thing if he told Oso like, yo, I'm gonna be looking out, see what's going on with Franklin. You know what I'm saying? Do the drop. Right. He's basically like, he's spying on me too. You know what I mean? So,
good point, yo. Because damn, I didn't even think about that. Yeah. He didn't tell Oso that in the beginning. I completely forgot about that. Yeah. So Oso's got that in the back of his mind, yo. It's on. Yeah. He's definitely looking at him like, yo, you doing that to Franklin? I'm next. If I ain't already.
Exactly. Yo.
Yeah. Yeah. Good point. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's about it in this episode. I don't know. I mean, what else happened this episode?
I mean, that's pretty much it. That's
pretty much it. Yeah. They have a whole lot, but it's more of a drama building episode. It was like it's just, But so I'm curious to see.
I am kind of happy they gave Jerome some light this episode because Jerome's one of my favorite characters up here.
Mine
like
too.
Him going to the VA, like going even sitting in for that bit on that therapy session and everything.
Right.
I hope they can instead of doing all this silly shit with Kane or what have you, like they could be building off of that. Like if you want to make this I mean, it could be a show about drug dealing, but you could make it kind of like a serious show. I keep saying I should say. But, you can dig into all the stuff that, I mean, he got the PTSD, like Cats on the Street, like Leon and all. Like, they can go into these subjects to see why it is such a gray area. It's good and bad. Right. Like, even though I'm selling drugs, I still got some good intentions, what have you. I'd rather them do that as much as I like guns and butter. Like, I like to see gun shootouts. If it's gonna be silly shootouts with Kane, like, go ahead and dig in, like, the Jerome story or somebody, like, something, like, to get me into it.
And see, that I feel you on that. I can follow that kind of stuff because to me, that's a more organic approach to this whole drug thing. A lot of people, it's gray. They're good people that are doing bad things. And some people are in it like Jerome just because it's family. They really got their whole other really stuff that they want to do. And they want to get out but have a hard time getting out. There's so much they have to explore, man. And they're tapping on it a little bit, but they could have done that this whole episode. They really could have.
But that's...
I mean, this whole series. I'm sorry.
And of course, every show can't be great, yo. That's why I like... And don't get... Even though I'm down on this season, don't get twisted. I still like Snowfall. I understand every show can't be great, but if I had to compare it to one of the greatest shows ever, which would be The Wire, which dealt in the drug game, like The Wire was able to dig into this. So even like
they did,
when the kids started, about the kids like Michael, crazy ass, and Doo-Doo and all them, but you saw Mike trying to take care of his brother, but they had scenes and stuff where they was digging into Michael while he was doing it, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't really a bad kid, but he was at that point. He was just like, "Fuck it, I got to do what I got to do."
Do what I got to do.
But they was digging into like showing his setup, his family, like his home life and this and that. So how what I mean? It got a little bit deeper. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Nah, that's true, and it should do that.
Yeah,
but we not quite getting that. So it's definitely missing some beats, and I don't know what's going on with the writing this season. I mean, clearly COVID must have probably had something to do with it, and they probably just got whatever writers they could. But you could tell like something switched, something's off somewhere because the season was going one way, and it's just going in a whole different direction. And it started with this Kane thing and the tiger. So I don't know why it's like this, but it's still got potential. I still like Snowfall. I mean, I'm not giving up on it because everything leading up to this is great. So I'm hoping they can land the plane, and this is still a good season. But this episode was confusing because I did kind of scratch my head, like, okay, where are we going now? But
But I ain't no hate on it. Shout out to Snowfall. You know, they did their thing.
True.
Like, it wasn't a bad episode. I give this episode out of 5 bricks. I give this about a 3. 3. Because I like the Jerome. I like Jerome, yo. So, honestly, you give me a lot of Jerome, a lot of Louie. I hope they get their own spinoff. Honestly. I hope they get a spinoff.
They really could.
And Little Rock and all that. I would watch
Dude.
that. So,
they really could.
I give it
they really could.
A 3 out of 5. What you think, man?
Yeah, same. It's a 6 out of 10, so a 3 out of 5 for me. It's not nowhere near as bad as those other 2 episodes. Because I didn't like the tiger thing, but I say it's a 3. Yeah, I say a 3 out of 5 for me. Yeah, solid 3 out of 5.
Like this episode was a palate
filler.
cleanser.
Yeah, there you go, a palate cleanser. Yeah, there you go.
Because they had to wipe off tiger, lion, that story, all that. It's like, we got Kane in here now. It's kind of like a palate cleanser. Like, all right, let's just boom. We'll get you.
I can agree with that.
Cleanse that palate. So when we drop some good stuff here, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be still tasting that nasty ass fish sauce, whatever the fuck you just had pre-meal. Like, you know what I'm saying? That appetizer was kind of whack. Yeah. So let's do something real quick. Get that out your mouth. Everybody.
I like that analogy with the palate cleanser, because sometimes you taste some stuff that's quite fishy, like tuna fish or a bag of Doritos. Sometimes you need to get that mouthwash, man, that Listerine or whatever to clean that palate, because the next thing you taste, it tastes a lot better. So I can see that. But I feel you. That's why this episode is a 3 out of 5 for me, because I really like Jerome. Can't give me enough of that brother, He's funny as hell. Great actor. Yeah. And I would rather see a series with just him and Louie. Yeah, that would be great. Oh, yeah. Really, for real. They got a lot of depth with them to make that shit pop.
Yeah, because like I said, they do got a lot of depth. I mean, you got Louie's dreams of being this queen pin.
Queen pin.
You got Jerome wanted to just be like,
he just be chill jamming Jerome.
Jamming Jerome, see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just let me get some 15s in the trunk and do my thing. Yep. But at the same time, there's a lot of love between them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of love between them,
yeah. So there's a lot there.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they together.
See,
well, I shouldn't say like
that's what Franklin needs.
Together.
Yeah. And he doesn't have that. Franklin is on his island by himself. I mean, it's good that they brought the girl in. So now he's starting to get that, but we ain't had enough of that with Franklin. So I thought it was going to be Franklin and Leon. That's what I thought. It was going to be them 2 coming up together to see, are they going to have that sort of like what was the joint on New Jack City? You had Nino Brown, and then you had the other dude. Like them 2 came up together as CMB, but then eventually they started to have a riff because of the power. My brother's keeper. So I thought that's what this was going to happen. So, but other than that, man, it's all good. We ain't gonna try to hold it up. But that's the recap. 3 out of 5 for me.
There it is. So I guess we're gonna end it on that, man. We got another. I don't know. I think it's usually 10 episode season, so we got another 3 episodes. We're gonna see how they wrap this up. They definitely, like you said, I think they're gonna pick up the pace in the next couple. So. And we'll see how it goes. So
we'll see if they finally find Peaches.
Dog.
He in the hospital. Yeah.
Somebody will get shot and they'll be rolling them in the they'll be on the gurney, just like, oh, died and look at the side. Oh shit. Peaches.
Oh shit. Is that Peaches?
Yeah. The doctors will be like, the nurses will be like, oh, like trying to pound their chest, like, save him. Oh shit, that's Peaches. DeJoan, I think it was like DeJoan Hill or some shit. It's like, it was DeJoan. Oh man, but that's good, yo. But I think that's it, man. I guess we can wrap this up. But look, everybody, thank you for tuning in to this recap episode of Snowfall. This is episode 6, I think. 7. So lucky 7. There it is.
Yeah, there you go. And other than that, man, don't forget to check us out on Mondays and Wednesdays on the live show. We got that going on. And we're going to also try to hit you up, as always, on Wednesday with Women Crush Wednesdays. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to pass it to my man, Hollywood. Or is it that way? I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. The second one was good. But no, I mean, basically, you said it all, man. Thank you for watching. Definitely like, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? And we out, player.
We out.
You can get with this, because this is where it's at. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can